Hello, everybody. Daniel Saint Germain here. I have been messing around I've been gone for a few days up in the mountains in the land, but I've been trying to get back into the YouTube channel with the family set up, and I'm in. It was a lot of work. I had to go through the telephone to open a new Google account, and then I went on the laptop for a new Google account, and it let me to go into the one I made on the phone. This computer is shut out of Google. It's a long story. It took a lot of work to backdoor and sideways and get into this channel finally. I had to make my own channel. My name is Daniel Saint Germain on that channel. I believe it's a blue letter D. And then I deleted everything I had and I managed to get in. Anyway, that being said, here I am. It is May 9th, 2020. Me and Robin went up to Vermont and spent a few days up there. It was beautiful. The more we go, the more relaxed, the more homey it is, the less we even care to go into town. Where before it was like, let's go to town and get a coffee. Yeah, and everybody pile in the car. It was like a refuge. We're realizing now that the Most High is working on us more and more. Where we're very comfortable out there, especially Robin. This was the best trip she ever had from my observation point. There was no struggle. There was no, this is hard, or everything went cool and smooth. The alternator power plant is on the move. It is going to work. Uh, we're working to play with that now. You'll be seeing that unfold in the next few weeks. So we'll be working on that. We got deal on a couple of tanks we'll be picking up this week. If you're new to the channel, when I just looked a few minutes ago, we have 27 subscribers. This is our 7th YouTube channel, mine personally. The others have been through several with me. We get blown up regular. David Icke, welcome to the group. I'm surprised he hasn't been blown up long ago. I guess his facts obviously weren't straight and simple enough where they blew him up. I'm not saying we're anything special. London Real, they're still on. He's not blown up. They're taking some of his videos. He may be on the road. Being blown up here is something I always said in the last channel. It wasn't going to last too long, and it didn't. This one will go a little while, so we'll be fine for now. It seems the two hot topics are COVID-19. If you speak on that, you better go with the narrative of what the Center for Disease Control and what the World Health Organization say. If not, they'll start taking your videos, and it's only a matter of time before they blow up your channel. If you start talking about 5G, same thing. What makes us worse than any other channel out there is there's no other channel out there that doesn't just sit here and talk about this stuff. It's secondary, COVID-19 and 5G. And other things. They're secondary to me. Because what's first is the Bible. The flood being sent forth from the dragon in China. The dragon is their chosen animal for today. The eagle is the chosen animal for America today. The bear. These are all in your book of Revelations and Daniel. The bear was chosen by Russia. The lion was chosen by England. And the leopard is chosen by Iran. These are all their national symbols that they chose today. So now when you read your Bible, you put these together. There's no debating whether Donald Trump is a good guy or a bad guy, or whether Putin's a good guy or a bad guy. Everybody's like, well, I don't think this one's in on it. I think that one's in on it. I don't think anything. What I know, unlike most of you Christians and others who say you believe the Bible, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be debating whether Donald Trump or Putin or anybody else is on board or not. Because right there, it's clear with the lion with the wings that England and America are connected in Daniel. So we know that they're working together. When you get in the book of Revelations, you see this leopard body. It also has eagle's wings, also has the bear's feet, and also has the lion's mouth. So we know that England, America, Russia, and Iran and Revelations are all working together. So there's no good guys or bad guys. There's just a bunch of guys working together. And I really don't care about what anybody else has to say about that because I just follow the word, unlike most of you who say you do, but you lie. You form personal opinions and ideas and beliefs. Just like your telephone, make believe I got one in my hand. I better get it for graphics so it's easy to understand. I know this is a repeat for many of you. This is my first video up in the family here. Robbie and Shelly and Shamar and them at some point will start speaking in videos and showing you in their own terms, in their own lives, and what these are. You see, you're all waiting for a chip. The chip is this that you claim is in the Bible. This is the beast that speaks in Revelations that you all cling to, that you all make an image to. It says it speaks, your phone speaks. It says you cling to it. If you put a chip in your skin, the beast is clinging to you. No, you're not clinging to it, but you cling to this. The beast doesn't cling to you. That would be putting the chip in you. I'll say it again. The, the mark doesn't cling to you. It says in the word that you cling to it. So it says it speaks. Your phone speaks. It says you will all make an image to it. You have your Facebook, your YouTube, email, Amazon accounts, and so on, PayPal, Cash App, so on. You'll all make an image to it. You're all in awe of it. You cling to it. You can put your images of selfies and what's going on in your life on here and look at me and look at this and look at us and goody goody and or pray for us and feel bad for me, whatever the case may be. These are your images that you've made unto yourselves. It says in the end that you will all break out in grievous sores. That goes into the flood that the dragon puts forth to send the bride into the wilderness for 3.5 years. That's the body. But you people are waiting for a rapture. Doesn't say anything about a rapture in there. The bride goes into the wilderness for 3.5 years, not up into the clouds, okay? Those all fit in, but you got to get this part first. So with that being said, these are some of the things that we talk about on this channel. We used what you're seeing today, and we look at prophecy first and then see the world and see where it's going. We know today in the next 90 days from today or less, you're going to start hearing on the news that people can't get cash out of ATMs as they line up at the banks with all this, what I call giveaway or loans or debt money that they're going to stick to you soon down the road in the next year or two. But in the meantime, as you try to get more paper money out, they're not printing paper, they're just putting numbers into accounts. So as you try to take that, we see we're going cashless society. You will be buying and selling within the next year without any cash on this United States of America and every country in the world. These are the things we talk about. These are prophecies coming to pass. You're still going to be waiting for a chip when you clung to the phone and you're buying and selling totally honest with your image made to it, clinging to it, and not letting go of it, and having your images and your pride and your selfishness and your greed and your ego and your vanity and all that other stuff that you keep doing, although you say you're humble. We'll leave it at that. You'll be waiting for a chip, and you don't need a chip. Okay, you're gonna be doing all the things that you claim a chip. And I'm still waiting for a time when the chip does two things. One, when is the chip going to speak to fit that prophecy? How do you make an image to the chip? How does the chip cling to you when it says you cling to it? You cling to the beast. The beast don't cling to you. You cling to the phone. The phone don't cling to you. You're going to use that excuse to damn yourselves to hell and stick with this phone and your egos and pride and selfies as long as you can. And you'll think you're saved. These are the things we talk about on our channel. The straight truth of the word. So you're looking at your 10 horns, you're going to see the dictatorships, the next big emergency that comes down the pike, you're going to see dictatorships, so the 10 horns are coming in, the dictators. You're going to see the crash coming in a couple of rounds. You guys are on furloughs from work, not laid off. They plan on you going back and forth. There's going to be some stuff going on I won't get into in this video. That's what we're here for. We're here to use the word and work together and guide everybody so you can see the potholes in front of you before you get to them. Because those who know that word in the simple forms that I speak, we can see the potholes and where it's coming, like when it's going to go cashless, how it's going to go cashless, and how they're doing it. I've been saying for years that you people would do this to yourselves, and you are. You will go cashless by your own demand, not by their force. Everything that you do, you will do because you want to do it. You think it's the best and easiest remedy to save your life today, and therefore you shall lose it. I love you all, and that was a quick introductory video to this channel. Yes, I'm back. We'll see for how long. Subscribe to my other channel when you see the blue letter D and comment or something on a video. That's me. I didn't associate it with this channel, but of course it'll be tied in. The other two channels, I'm just a mess. These guys have been after me for a decade doing this. 11 or 12 YouTube, Facebook pages, now 7 YouTubes, and London Rail is screaming that he thinks he's the most dangerous man in the world and what makes him. I love the guy, but I can see ego popping out of him like crazy. He's not that special. He's still showing how to make money and profit from this. I'm not interested in profiting from this. I have work to do. We have power plants to build, gas makers from human waste to make so we can cook on our gas stoves in our campers. I have other things to do besides people playing phonies out there. Now, David Icke has always been real and solid. He's just experienced his first blowing up of Facebook and YouTube. I'm nothing special. I'm just simple enough and stupid enough to lay things out simply according to the word that I don't believe in, but I know is true. I know it all is fact. And I'll close with this so you people understand. Don't think I'm anything. You see, I haven't read a Bible or owned one in 30 years, and I don't have any intention of buying one anytime soon, nor will I. It's only got so many pages and so many things in it. Sooner or later, you got to stop living it and stop reading it and figuring it out. It isn't hard to figure out. You want to figure out how to live the way of Christ? Shut your damn mouth and stop being a bunch of assholes and take care of each other. That sums up the entire Bible. It's time to stop living it and stop trying to figure out what it says. And when it has symbols and signs, a second grader or a fourth grader who's doing geography and studying flags of other countries and their animal signs, they could read the Bible and figure it out, but you can't because your ego blocks you because you're too busy trying to be smart. These things make me hated, and these things also make me loved, depending on what perspective you're coming from and what part and how deep of the truth you're seeking within yourself to clean yourself. That being said, I love you all. There'll be some videos coming out and teaching from the rest of the family. Shelly, Robbie, Shema. Okay. Dexter puts out little documentary type things that he makes about every month or so on average, breaking down these prophecies. We're more concerned with seeing what's going to happen next month and 2 months from now rather than what happened 20 and 2,000 years ago now. We're moving forward in prophecy and through the other side. We haven't got time to be looking back anymore. Nor do we have time to be diverted by chemtrails, vaccine shots, and everything else. We know everything that's going to happen. We just look to the word. You're going to find as this thing unfolds, 95% of your conspiracy theories aren't anything that they're using to bring all this down together. Everybody's skipping over and nobody's mentioning the 10 horns coming into power in their videos at the same time, showing where the 5G flood is from the dragon in Revelations to kill us. That this is what breaks you out when you cling to the beast. The final part is you'll break out in grievous sores. That's 5G. I love you all. Stay tuned. This channel will go as far as it's supposed to go, just like every other channel. And I'll do my work until I have to go. We'll be heading back to the land again this week and be going more frequent and for longer periods of time. We're working out a couple of kinks on the wood stoves, and we have an answer mic with the little wood stoves in the campers. They have a little hard time sometimes starting a fire. So what we got was these little grates, just enough to get the airflow. This will solve our problem. The stoves, and they have been in there and they've lit in the fire, and I have too in the past, and we've had a couple of little issues, but you can use those stoves. You just have to be kind of really good to get it working and have it heated up when it's in the teens outside or 0. But with this little simple solution with the airflow underneath, we get the last kink followed. And we get a couple of these, so these will just slide right inside, and we'll get that problem solved. But we plan on using mostly electric heat, and we'll be producing enough electricity for that, and making our own gas and everything else. So I love you all. I'm back, and we'll see you all later. And as far as we go on our land, as you see our videos, look at our videos when you see prepper or land in the title, or preppers, or road work, or wherever you see anything that has to do with land, please click on and take a look and see what we're doing. No matter where you are, if you need a place, you got one with us, free of charge. We don't care. We're not here to judge you. We're not here to get to know you. You need a place, you just contact us and comment, get with us on the telephone, get the information where it's at, come up and visit anytime you want. You want to take some of this money that they're giving away, which I suggest everybody do, and buy yourself a camper. You can buy one right out of New Hampshire and Vermont. Look on Craigslist, get with us. We'll work together with you on it. We'll go look at it for you within a day or two of you looking at it, just like we're you when you're here. We'll go look at it. We'll be there. You can, then we'll do it all on videos. And Barbara sent 2,000, you made a video, we'll make a video, we received the 2,000, we're going now, I'll make a video as I'm making the purchase, and you get your camper, and we'll get it moved, and we'll take care of that for you. If you got no money to do any of that at any time, then don't worry, we'll still have a place for you when you get up there. For real, we're building places and doing all kinds of things. Everybody's welcome with us, we love you all, enjoy, it's going to be a great ride. I'm having a time of my life. The Water Shalom.